All right, all right, all right. Welcome back to another review. So soon, so fast, just like the Superman. And your boy is again very fortunate. This wasn't a Regal Mystery Movie Monday. This was just me getting lucky. I very much enjoyed James Gunn's Guardians of the Galaxy films. Some of my favorite superhero films, and some of my favorite films of all time. The reboot of this universe, with DC finally trying to get their shit together. How does James Gunn's Superman stack up? James Gunn's Superman is a fantastic time at the theater. Uh, Beautifully shot for IMAX, with a well-written story and developed characters. Not changing, the Superman mythos. He's still Superman at the end of the day, but he's not what we saw the last time we saw Superman on the big screen. It wasn't, I am like Jesus. He's an immigrant. We're getting political here, but, the movie's political. Basically, they're saying Free Palestine. Shout out, James Gunn. I had such a blast watching this. Justice Gang, let's start with them. They're great. Mr. Terrific is the standout, which is funny because you don't see really much of him from, promotional things and like that. Are they hiding him because, he's terrific? Guy Gardner. They perfectly written. I don't know how many of you folks have read a comic book or whatnot, but he's pretty much written exactly how he is in the comics. It's awesome. Hawkgirl's a little bit of the standout where I'm like, okay, they could have done a little bit more with her, but I enjoyed her presence. Crypto to Superdog. Let's talk about him. Okay, he's a little shit. But you know what? We all have a little shit in our lives. I've got Maylene. Brian has several little shits. Quick cut to all the little shits. It's not just about that. It very much is, he serves a purpose for this movie, and that's great. The marvelous Mrs. Maisel, Rachel, I love you. You're so good at this movie. You bring so much shine to Lois Lane. David Cornworth, you do excellent Superman. I really like his portrayal. He very much understands that it's all about the humanity that Superman ingrains. He fights for humanity. He tries to save as many people as he can. He wants to make sure people are okay while in the fight. During the kaiju scene, you see it in the trailer, there are people in a building, there's a dog that he has to rescue, there's plenty of kids that he has to help out, but he focuses on saving them, and then he wants to save the monster too. He thinks about everyone. He tries to think of all these different ways. Nicholas goddamn Hoult, you are a legend at this point. The fact that this man has done so many good performances in the past year, just throwing up some on the screen right now. So many good movies that Nicholas Hoult is in. Excellent as Lex Luthor. He is just a maniac. He's a smart, maniacal, manipulative man. And he, wants the public, to see how he sees Superman as this foreign entity, this alien, trying to take over the world. He does some very dastardly things that'll make you go, oh shit, this guy does not fuck around, and he will do anything he can to make Superman look in a bad light, torture him, give him pain and agony, and Nicholas Hoult just chews it up. Not like chewing the scenery, but just takes the script and makes it his own. It's so fucking good. This movie is shot so beautifully. I swear to God, so many colors are on screen, and I think, my God, it looks gorgeous. I want to live in Metropolis. Not when it's destroyed, half the time, but, that's just another day in Metropolis, if you know what I mean. I want to give a quick couple shout-outs before we finish out this review. I want to quickly shout out Jimmy Olsen. He gets so many bitches in this movie. Shout out to Meyer. Meyer makes a cameo. Only the people in the Midwest know what Meyer is, but shout out to Meyer. Also, Alan Tudyk, shout out. You play another sassy robot, and we love you for it. Basic explaining at the beginning of the movie of where the structure in the universe is was very well done. Of course, there's probably going to be some concepts that people are confused about, with the whole multi-dimensional travel and how Lex Luthor even has the technology to do it. But you know what? I'm not going to be mad at that, really. Got a couple cool cameos, won't spoil them, of course. Lots of James Gunn, cameos, if you know what I mean. Superman is a good stepping stone to what we should see in a modern comic book. It tells a great story with great characters, an excellent villain, motivations, understandings, disbelief, and you just sit there and you just enjoy your time. You're smiling. You just can't take your eyes off the screen. It's not a train wreck. It's not, a disaster. And I'm going to look back on what a Superman movie is and what, bringing a comic book to life is like. Because in reality, this movie is like a 6-issue run turning into a trade where it tells one full story. And you see where the hero is in peril, where it would end off at the end of the issue being to be continued in the next issue. And you want to pick up the next page. But luckily, this is a movie, so it just keeps going. I haven't felt that in a while. I'm going to give Superman a solid, out of awkward David Cornsworth shots from the trailer, I'm going to give it 6.5 awkward David Cornsworth faces out of 7. We're doing these ratings out of 7. I've officially decided we're doing it out of 7. Thank you all so much for watching. What do you guys think about Superman? Are you very excited? Let me know. And if you've seen the movie, please let me know in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you check out my last review that I did on Jurassic World Rebirth. A lot of you saw it for some reason, so check it out. Let me know what you thought about that movie and what you think about my opinions on that. I'm very curious to talk about this movie with people too, because I've been trying to not, say things that happen in the movie and make spoilers about that, but we'll save that for another time. There is a person in this movie that I don't think a lot of people know is in this movie that, plays a small character, but, the actor, and you're like, it's a running joke on this channel. I can't fucking mention him. Toodaloo!